Slovenia, a small gem in Central Europe, is where history and nature intertwine to create a breathtaking landscape of alpine peaks, crystal-clear rivers, and charming centuries-old villages. Throughout its history, Slovenia has been influenced by numerous civilizations from the Roman to the Habsburgs, each leaving a lasting impact on its culture, architecture, and traditions. Join us as we explore Slovenia's well-preserved landmarks and natural wonders, uncovering what makes this small nation such a fascinating part of our world. In the northeastern region of the country lies the quaint and picturesque Jerusalem village. Though it shares its name with a far more famous city, this tranquil village offers a distinct charm, known for its rolling hills blanketed in vineyards and its deep historical and religious roots. Jerusalem Village is at the heart of Slovenia's wine culture. Here, some of the world's finest white wines are crafted. The village vineyards benefit from its unique geography, with sunny hillsides that ensures the grapes reach perfect ripeness in cool nights that helps preserve their acidity. These ideal conditions creates wines that are balanced, refreshing, and full of character. At the heart of Jerusalem Village stands the Church of St. Mary of the Seven Sorrows, a pilgrimage site for centuries. Its simple yet elegant design embodies the spiritual significance the village holds for travelers, pilgrims, and locals alike. Not far away, nestled within a cliffside cave, is the remarkable Predjama Castle, built in the 13th century. This Renaissance fortress has withstood the test of time for over 800 years. Its architecture blends seamlessly with the natural rock, making it a nearly impenetrable stronghold in its prime. The castle was once home to the infamous Slovenian knight turned robber, Baron Erasmus of Lueg, a figure both feared and admired for his defiance against the Habsburg Empire. Legend has it that Erasmus met his end in an unexpected place, struck by a cannonball while in the castle's toilet. A short distance from the castle lies the Postojna Cave, Slovenia's second longest cave system, discovered in the 17th century. Its full extent wasn't revealed until the 19th century. The caves features massive chambers adorned with stunning stalactites that dangle like delicate chandeliers and stalagmites that rise like ancient sculptures from the ground. Velika Planina is a remarkable mountain plateau in Slovenia, renowned as one of the largest and oldest herdsman settlements in Europe. Its unique wooden huts with rounded roofs that extend nearly to the ground are a striking symbol of herding culture. These huts offer excellent protection against harsh weather, and some have stood in the same spot for centuries, enduring wars, severe winters, and social transformations. Despite modern advancements, the herdsmen of Velika Planina continued their centuries-old pastureland traditions, using the plateau as seasonal pastureland for over 500 years. High above the villages of the Kamiec Alps stands the Church of St. Primus, dedicated to St. Primus and Felician, early Christian martyrs, dating back to the late 15th century. This church has been a place of pilgrimage where visitors climb the hill to offer prayers and seek the saint's protection. The hilltop also provides one of Slovenia's most stunning panoramic views, with the Kamiec Alps to the north and on clear days the distant Julian Alps visible on the horizon, overlooking the city of Celje. Celje Castle stands as a testament to Slovenia's medieval history. Built in the 14th century, it was the seat of the powerful Counts of Celje, the most influential dynasty in the region. The castle, Slovenia's largest medieval fortress, once boasted grand halls, fortified towers, and intricate defenses that made it nearly impenetrable. Among its many stories is the tragic tale of Frederick II of Celje and Veronica of Desenik, whose forbidden love defied Frederick's father, Count Herman II, determined to protect the family's political ambitions. Herman is said to have ordered Veronica's imprisonment and eventual drowning. Lake Bled, nestled in the foothills of the Julian Alps. Lake Bled is a captivating destination where natural beauty, history, and legend come together. With its crystal clear waters, fairy tale island, and towering medieval castle. This alpine gem has enchanted visitors for centuries. At the heart of Lake Bled lies its most iconic landmark, the Church of the Assumption. For generations, this sacred island has drawn pilgrims, tourists, and romantics from around the world. The journey to the island is an experience in itself, as visitors are ferried in a traditional pletna, a flat-bottomed wooden boat rowed by standing oarsmen, continuing a tradition that dates back centuries. Perched high on a steep cliff, Bled Castle stands as a timeless guardian overlooking the lake. The castle offers breathtaking views of the serene waters and the majestic Alps beyond. Today, it serves as a gateway to Slovenia's rich history, with a museum that chronicles the region's journey from medieval times to the present. Visitors can also experience the charm of a bygone era through the castle's wine cellar and traditional printing press, which provides a glimpse into centuries-old practices. Moving to Slovenia's Adriatic coastline, the picturesque town of Izola enchants with its small but stunning charm. Originally established as a Roman fishing village, the town's name, meaning island in Italian, hints at its origin as an island separated from the mainland. Dominating the skyline is the Church of St. Maurus, built in the 16th century and dedicated to the town's patron saint. The church design, blending Gothic and Romanesque elements, reflects the influence of the Venetian Republic, which governed the area for centuries. Its iconic bell tower, a beacon for sailors returning from the Adriatic Sea, stands as a proud symbol of the town's maritime heritage. Hidden in the remote village of Razdoval is the Holy Trinity Church, known locally as Sveti Trojica. Built in the 12th century, this rare fortified church was designed to protect both the villagers and the sacred structures from the potential threats. Its historical and architectural significance make it a fascinating testament to Slovenia's past. This thick stone wall tells the story of a time when churches served not only as places of worship, but also as sanctuaries during times of conflict. Built in the 16th century, their defensive structures protected villagers from Ottoman raids and other threats that swept through the region. Otisic's Castle stands out as one of the best preserved Romanesque castles in Slovenia. Its uniqueness lies not only in the artifacts preserved within, but also in its architectural design. Romanesque features such arched windows and sturdy stone walls are rare examples of early medieval architecture in this part of Europe. The lords of Otisic, once called his castle home, were among the most influential noble families in Slovenia. They wielded significant power in the southeastern Alps during the 12th and 13th centuries, making the castle a vital defensive and administrative hub in the region. Mary St. Anne's Church, dedicated to St. Anne, the mother of the Virgin Mary. St. Anne's Church is both a place of worship and a site of pilgrimage. Reaching, it is a journey of both physical and spiritual significance. Pilgrims and visitors follow ancient paths that winds through Slovenia's stunning natural landscapes, each step bringing them closer to the sanctuary atop the hill. For centuries, worshippers have come here to seek blessings, particularly of the family well-being, fertility, and safe childbirth. The medieval village of Smartno was originally established as a fortified settlement in Slovenia's wine-growing region of Gorska Barda. Its defensive walls, which once shielded the village from invaders, now welcome visitors into one of Slovenia's most charming and well-preserved medieval towns. The village is surrounded by picturesque vineyards that produce some of the region's finest wines, including the crisp white Ribula and the rich red Merlot. Local winemakers, mainly from family-run vineyards, take immense pride in their craft, offering visitors an authentic taste of Slovenia's viticultural heritage. Planina Zemljišnik is a secluded mountain pasture in the northwestern Slovenia that feels like a village frozen in time. Although it has no permanent residents, its wooden cottages serve as a traditional shelters for shepherds and their livestock. Historically, Zemljišnik was a summer grazing area for families from the Bohinj region, who brought their cattle here to feed on the lush grasses of the plateau. The settlement's unique layout, with huts arranged in a single line, maximize exposure to sunlight, an essential factor for drying hay and preserving food supplies for the harsh winter months. Zeleni Castle is one of Slovenia's most well-preserved castles, representing centuries of noble heritage and history. Originally built as a medieval fortress, it has evolved over time into the elegant manor it is today, reflecting the taste and lifestyles of the aristocratic families who once lived there. In the 19th century, Zeleni Castle underwent a transformation into a romantic manor. Its prime location at the edge of the vast Nezig forest enhances its charm. Surrounded by tranquil parkland, meadows, woodlands and shimmering lake that mirrors the castle's grandeur, it offers a picturesque retreat. Triglav National Park. Slovenia's only national park is a natural wonderland spanning the Julian Alps and covering nearly 4% of the country's territory. This protected area is renowned for its breathtaking beauty, where jagged peaks rise above emerald rivers, cascading waterfalls and serene alpine landscapes nestled among Triglav National Parks. Many natural wonders is the stunning Martuljak waterfall, one of Slovenia's most captivating cascades, plunging 52 meters into the valley below. This majestic waterfall offers a unique experience for visitors who can walk behind its upper tier, immersing themselves in the refreshing mist of its roaring waters. Soča River flows. The Emerald Soča River flows gracefully through the heart of the park, earning its nickname, the Emerald Beauty. Renowned for its striking color, the river is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, providing opportunities for activities like rafting, kayaking, and fly fishing in its pristine waters. Boka Waterfall. Another breathtaking attraction in the park is Boka Waterfall, Slovenia's tallest waterfall. Its sheer height and immense power make it one of the most dramatic natural spectacles in the region. Summit of Mount Vogel. For those seeking panoramic views, the summit of Mount Vogel offers an unforgettable vantage point. From here, you can marvel at the jagged peaks of the Julian Alps and enjoy a stunning view of Lake Bohinj below. Lake Bohinj, Slovenia's largest natural lake, is a glacial gem with crystal clear waters. It's a tranquil retreat for nature lovers, offering serene moments of reflection or adventurous activities on the water. Overlooking the lake is the historic church of St. John the Baptist, perched on a nearby hill, with a history spanning over 700 years. This picturesque church is one of Slovenia's oldest and most treasured landmarks, its reflection shimmering gently in the lake's calm surface. The Church of St. John the Baptist, with its iconic bell tower, crowned by a traditional onion dome, is a standout feature of the Lake Bohinj landscape. Inside the church boasts medieval frescoes depicting biblical scenes, lovingly preserved through the centuries. Not far from the church is the captivating Savike Waterfalls, a natural marvel near the lake, originating high in the mountains. The waterfall splits into two streams, forming a striking A shape as it cascades into a crystal clear pool below. The waters of Savika flow directly into Lake Bohinj, creating a seamless connection between the towering mountains, lush forest, and tranquil water of the park. Maribor, Slovenia's second largest city, is celebrated for its vibrant cultural scene, medieval charm, and deep-rooted wine tradition. Among its many historical landmarks is the Maribor Cathedral, also known as the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. This striking Gothic structure, with its prominent spire, has served as a spiritual center since its construction in the 12th century. Originally built in the Romanesque style, it has undergone transformation over the centuries to become the magnificent Gothic edifice we see today. Another historic gem is Kamen Castle, or Grand Kamen, built in the 12th century by the Counts of Ortenburg, a prominent noble family in the region. Although now in ruins, the castle was once a thriving hub of life and commerce. It served as both a military fortress and a noble residence, complete with grand halls, courtyards, and a chapel. The Lords of Kamen, who ruled from within its walls, were known for their influence and legacy in the area. Nestled on the tranquil water of Krka River, Celje Castle is one of Slovenia's rare water castles, connected to the mainland by a charming bridge. This historic castle has stood since the 13th century. It was holding centuries of stories. Originally built as a fortress, it was later expanded and renovated into the elegant manor it is today. Now a luxurious retreat, the castles invite visitors to enjoy its lush gardens and surrounding woodlands, while the gentle flow of the Krka River provides opportunities for boating, fishing, and peaceful reflection. On Slovenia's southwestern coast lies the town of Piran, a beloved tourist destination known for its rich history, stunning architecture, and breathtaking coastal scenery. Unlike other seaside towns, Piran boasts a distinct Venetian influence, visible in its narrow streets, unique buildings, and central Tartini Square, named after the renowned violinist Giuseppe Tartini, who was born here. Vršac Pass. For those seeking adventure, the Vršac Pass offers an unforgettable experience. As Slovenia's highest mountain road, it winds through the Julian Alps, providing awe-inspiring panoramic view of the rugged peaks and dramatic landscapes. This scenic route captures the untamed beauty of Slovenia's mountainous terrain. The scenic Vršac Pass, though beautiful, carries a somber story. During World War I, Russian prisoners of war were forced to build this road under harsh conditions to serve as a supply route for the Austrian military. Many prisoners tragically lost their lives during its constructions, particularly in a devastating avalanche in 1916. The town of Slovenska Bistrica is a charming destination, steeped in history. Founded in the 13th century along the trade route between the Maribor and Celje, it is now the administrative center of one of Slovenia's largest municipalities. At the heart of the town stands the Church of St. Bartholomew, originally built in the Gothic style. Over time, it has incorporated Baroque influences, making its interior a striking blend of architectural eras. Ljubljana, Slovenia's capital, is often called one of Europe's greenest city, a title it earned when named the European Green Capital in 2016. The city has embraced environmental sustainability through eco-friendly initiatives like pedestrian zones and extensive cycling paths. Dominating the skyline of Ljubljana is Celje Castle, a historic symbol of the city over 900 years old. It is one of the oldest structures in Ljubljana. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, parts of the castle were used as a prison, and visitors can still see the prison cells today, offering a glimpse into this darker period of its history. Local legend ties the castle to the ancient Greek hero Jason and his battle with a dragon in the marshes below the hill. The Ljubljanica. This myth has given rise to Ljubljanica's enduring association with dragons, now an important symbol of the city. The Ljubljanica River flows through the heart of Ljubljana, serving as a lifeline that has shaped the city for centuries. Its calm waters provide picturesque backdrop to the vibrant streets and square that line its banks. The river is crossed by several iconic bridges, including the Triple Bridge, designed by the renowned Slovenian architect Jose Plečnik. This distinctive structure elegantly links the old town with the modern city center, guiding visitors into the heart of Ljubljana. Northern Slovenia. In northern Slovenia, the picturesque Logar Valley is a glacial valley where nature and traditional farming have coexisted harmoniously for centuries. The fertile fields and rolling meadows are set against the rugged peaks of the Kamnik-Savinja Alps, creating a stunning contrast between the serene beauty and dramatic heights, shaped by ice over millennia. The valley's unique U-shaped topography remains one of Slovenia's most pristine natural areas. Slapnik Village feels like a place frozen in time. Once a thriving community, it is now an abandoned settlement, visited only by curious adventurers and hikers. This once typical Slovenian village where families lived in harmony with nature, farming the land and building homes from the local stones, slowly fell into decline as residents moved to urban centers for better opportunities. Over the years, nature has gradually reclaimed the village, with trees growing through the roofs of old houses and wildflowers overtaking the stone walls. The Ljubljana, a short drive away, perched high in the northern hills, is St. Thomas Church dating back to the 17th century. This simple yet beautiful church, with its single bell, the Ljubljana hour, rising above the trees, reflects the deep spiritual roots of the local community. Its humble architecture symbolizes the connection between the people and the land. The church's stunning location, often bathed in soft light of sunrise or shrouded in mist, has made it a favorite subject for photographers and artists worldwide. The medieval town of Skofja Loka. Nearby the medieval town of Skofja Loka is a gem with its cobblestone streets, Gothic and Renaissance architecture, and ancient town walls. It's one of Slovenia's oldest and best preserved towns. Overlooking the town is the magnificent Skofja Loka Castle, which has stood for over 1,000 years. Built by the bishops of Freising, the castle now houses a museum that traces the town's fascinating history, from its medieval origins to its more modern developments. The town of Kobarid, known for its historical significance in World War I, is home to many archaeological sites. Perched on the slopes of Mount Turnitz, the Church of St. Anthony, also known as the Italian charnel house, stands as a symbol of peace and remembrance. The church commemorates the thousands of soldiers who perished during World War I, particularly in the infamous Battle of Caporetto in 1917, fought between the Kingdom of Italy and the Central Powers. From its hilltop location, visitors can enjoy sweeping views of the Soča Valley and surrounding mountains, a peaceful contrast to the war-torn past. Back in the Julian Alps, the charming Alpine village of Plina Blato is known for its traditional pastures and scenic hiking trails. This small village, a gateway to some of Slovenia's most stunning mountain landscapes, has long served as a summer pasture for local farmers who bring their cattle to graze in the lush meadows. It's an ideal destination for those looking to explore Slovenia's natural beauty. The meadows of Plina Blato are distinctly dotted with small wooden huts known as plansargi. These huts were once used by shepherds who tended their herds in this remote alpine haven, offering a glimpse into the region's traditional way of life. Picturesque village of Fetin. In the picturesque village of Fetin, surrounded by rolling vineyards, Slovenia's wine-making heritage thrives. The wine cellars, known as kleti, are where the magic of wine production happens. Here, local varieties such as Lasky, Raising, Sipon, and Terran are carefully crafted, each wine reflecting the unique flavors of the land. Many of the village homes feature red-tiled roofs and are nestled among vineyards that had been cultivated for generations. The Zeleni Nature Reserve is a pristine sanctuary where nature flourishes under storm framed by the majestic Julian Alps, with the iconic Mount Jalovic standing tall on the horizon. The reserve is a haven for wildlife and a perfect spot for nature lovers. In the summer, the landscape bursts into color, with green waters, wildflowers, and dense forests inviting exploration. During the winter, the reserve transforms into a winter wonderland, with vivid green springs contrasting against the snowy landscape. Sava Dolinka River. One of the most featured of the reserve is the famous Zeleni Spring, an emerald green water where water rises from underground. These springs are the source of the Sava Dolinka River, and their unique color and clarity make them one of Slovenia's most photographed natural landmarks. The water flows from subterranean rivers through porous chalk deposits, creating a rare and delicate ecosystem. The crystal clear water, with a constant temperature year-round, supports a unique biodiversity found nowhere else in Slovenia. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to Explore Nest YouTube channel.